everybody, my name's Johnny, and if you're anything like me, you are passionate about watches. Now today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorites out of the personal collection, and as you can see we have the Tissot PRX, the Mint dial version, which is often referred to as the Tiffany dial. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first, I figured we'd give you the unboxing experience, but not before a wrist check. So here I have my Tag Heuer Formula 1 quartz version. I will be reviewing this in the near future as well, so stay tuned for that. Now as soon as you get the box, the experience is quite cool. We lift this up here, this pops out, and there you have it. Your Mint dial Tissot PRX. Just a gorgeous piece, as you will see. Let me get rid of the box there. First thing that stands out is, of course, this awesome grain dial. It's hard to do the texture justice in person. It's just beautiful. Now, this is, of course, the quartz version. They have not released the Tiffany or Mint dial in the automatic, so I had to have the color no matter what the mechanism was. And as you can see, another thing that stands out off top that a lot of people love this watch for is the bracelet. Now, I don't think the clasp gets talked about enough. It is beautiful as well. So I do have half of it already attached there, but just the experience when you clasp it together there, gorgeous stuff. The bracelet, of course, having that AP-esque effect, impossible to get for this price point on any other piece. And just a beautiful piece. You'll see the indices. They don't quite shine as bright as they do in person over video, so it's hard to capture that and do it justice, but just a gorgeous piece. I will do a lume shot later on as well. The lume isn't magnificent. Obviously you look for a company like Seiko for their lume. Tissot not as much, but it does have some decent lume. The finish, the shimmer on the bracelet, I mean, it's hard to do this justice. I have read horror stories where, the second hand doesn't quite hit the indices like this one does, but mine hits pretty well right on. Just a gorgeous piece. Obviously a closed back. And what can you say other than wow when you see this dial? Just a beautiful piece. I really hope they release the automatic version in the same color. The ice blue is quite hot right now. That's the latest drop by Tissot of the PRX. So make sure you check that out online, but it does not shine as bright as this Mint dial. So I promised a lume shot. There it is. It does capture a little bit better on video than it does even in real life. So like I said, not the greatest lume out there, but definitely still legible at night, which is what you want. And what would a watch review be without the infamous wrist shot? So as you can see, this thing wears quite well for a 40mm case diameter. It is a little bit bigger than I like my watches in general, but they have only made the Mint dial in that size, so small price to pay for such a beautiful dial in the summertime. We have 100 meter of water resistance here. As you can obviously see, it is a scratch resistant sapphire crystal. It sits nice and flat, not a dome crystal, which I really like. So the 40mm case diameter and 44.25mm lug to lug does wear a bit larger than you would expect. This is due to the fixed end links. And another common complaint about this piece is no micro adjustments. So a lot of other companies have micro adjustments on their bracelet. However, the PRX does not. So you can only take out links. There is a half link, let's say, on the back there that you can get a little bit tighter fit with, but that is the common complaint with this piece here. So my overall thoughts on this Tissot PRX Mint dial version, I would recommend it to anyone looking to pick up a nice bright dial watch for those summertime patios at the price point of about 550 Canadian dollars, which equates to about 400 USD. Not many watches are built at this quality for that price point. So despite the pros and cons we've gone over on this review, I would recommend it. Keep an eye out for the next watch review as well. I will be taking a look at my newly acquired Omega Swatch Moon Swatch collab. As you can see, I have the Earth version here on my wrist. They do wear quite well. I know the market's kind of gone crazy on these, but we'll take an in-depth look at this one next time. Keep an eye out for that, and thanks for watching.